Welcome to Math Challenge 493. Math Challenge for all quantitative and numerical aptitude tests. Now here we have a figure. AOB is the diameter and the diameter is extended to a point P and PT is the tangent. PT is equal to 80, both x units in length, and we have to find the length of TB, the dotted line, the length TB. O is the center of the circle. The length AB is 5 units and the length BP is 3 units. So we have to find the length TB. Math Challenge 493 for all quantitative and numerical aptitude tests. Before starting the solution, let us tell you that our free online math classes for students, classes 1 to 10, for competitive exams, job related, banking, public service commission, railways, and for Olympiad preparation. Absolutely free online math classes. For students, it would be based on their textbook, whatever they are studying. For competitive exams, those who are job seekers preparing for Olympiads and banking and railways and public service commission, both competitive exams, and those students, those who want to improve their math skills based on their curriculum, based on their textbook questions. So absolutely free online math classes for everyone. To join our free sessions, you can contact us, WhatsApp or email, so that we may form the proper schedule and inform you. Open classes, free classes for everyone to improve your math skill. Now to solve the given question, we shall be using the three basic math facts. Tangent chord property of a circle. Angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. Angle in semicircle is a right angle. And Pythagoras rule. For a right angle triangle, Pythagoras rule, that is hypotenuse square equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Angle in semicircle is a right angle. And tangent chord property. We shall be using these three basic math facts. Now the first fact, this is a chord extended to a point P, so that A to B it is a chord and A to P it is secant. If you think of A to B, the part lying inside the circle, it will be a chord. And if you think of the full line extended outside the circle from A to P, it would be a secant. And from this point, we have PT, tangent, touching the circle at one point T. So in this case, PA into PB equal to PT square. Length PA from the external point P to A and from the external point P to B, these two lengths multiplied, equal to PT square, the length of the tangent square. From external point P to A and from external point P to B, PA into PB is PT square, tangent square. Now the second fact, AB is the diameter. So this is what you are getting, angle in a semicircle, the small red square you can see. This angle in a semicircle would be a right angle 90 degrees. AB is the diameter. So when you draw this angle, this is an angle in the semicircle. So an angle in a semicircle would be 90 degrees. You can see it marked by a red square. Angle in a semicircle is always a right angle. And lastly, the well-known Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square, or base square is equal to hypotenuse square minus altitude square. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square, that is base square is equal to hypotenuse square minus altitude square. That is the Pythagoras theorem or Pythagorean theorem. So now we can apply the facts one by one. So first we take the chord tangent property. So we saw that the chord AB is extended to an external point. P and PT is a tangent, so PA into PB. P to A and P to B multiplied should be equal to PT square. That is 8. P to A. This part is 3 and this part is 5. So the total PA would be 8. 8 into PB, that is 3. 5 and 3. So P to A, the total should be 8 and P to B is 3. So 8 into 3 should be equal to PT square. PT is x units in length. So PT square means x square. So x square is 24. That means x equal to root 24. PA into PB. PA is 8. 3 plus 5. PA is 8. PB is 3. PA into PB. 8 into 3, 24. Equal to PT square. PT square means x square. So x square equal to 24. X equal to root 24. That is the first result we get. Now look at the small red rectangle blinking. The small red rectangle blinking near the point T. What does it show? ATB is a right angle being angle in a semicircle. AB is a diameter. So ATB, this angle is standing on the diameter. So angle in a semicircle is a right angle. So this is 90 degrees. That means this is a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle. ATB is a right angle triangle. Angle T being the right angle. So hypotenuse is the diameter. The diameter 5 is the hypotenuse, opposite to the right angle. Altitude x, that is root 24. And we have to find the base PB. So in a right angle triangle, you know the hypotenuse as 5 units. You know the altitude as root 24 units. And you have to find the base TB. And why it is a right angle triangle? Because AB is a diameter. So angle in a semicircle is a right angle. Now we have to find the base PB using Pythagoras rule. So we got that ATB is a right angle triangle. So hypotenuse is 5. The altitude x is root 24. So base will be base square actually. Base PB square will be 5 square minus root 24 whole square. Base square is equal to hypotenuse square minus altitude square. 5 square minus root 24 whole square. That is 25 minus 24 equal to 1. So TB square is 1. So TB is equal to 1. So the required length of this dotted line TB is 1 unit in length. 1 unit in length. Because this is 5, square will be 25. This is root 24, its square will be 24. So 5 whole square minus root 24 whole square, that is 25 minus 24, 1. TB square is 1, so TB will also be 1. Square root of 1 is 1, TB equal to 1. So the required length of TB, the dotted line, is 1 unit. So once again, we remind you that all our online classes are absolutely free of charge. Any student from anywhere in the world can join for classes 1 to 10. The coverage would be based on what they are studying in schools. And for competitive examinations, the job seekers preparing for clerk or other Union Public Service Commission or State Public Service Commission or railways or banking, and those preparing for Olympiads, all our online classes are entirely free. You can join, you can WhatsApp, you can email, and you can join our live sessions, and you can also send your questions, your problems, and we will discuss absolutely free of charge all online classes. So contact us today for improving your math skills. Till we meet again, thank you and goodbye.